Well, are you voting in the next general election on Thursday?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to, of course.
Yes, I will.
No.
I will be.
I hope so.
I am, yeah.
Definitely, I've done a postal vote.
We are here in a rather wet and windy Clacton-on-Sea. Come Thursday, all eyes will be on Clacton as Nigel Farage attempts for the 8th time to win a seat in the House of Commons. Clacton is one of the most impoverished constituencies in the UK. Over 64% of the electorate are considered impoverished in terms of employment and income. Over 47% of the electorate are considered economically inactive. And Jaywick is considered the most deprived area in the whole of the UK. According to the electoral calculus, Clacton is strong right. It is economically conservative, it is socially conservative, and it is fiercely pro-Brexit. So we thought it was important to come down here to find out what the good people of Clacton think about the upcoming general election, whether they support Nigel Farage as much as people assume they will do, and whether it really will be such a shoo-in. Do you know who you're voting for?
No, still I don't. Well, that's obvious. I'm down here, so that's Reform, Nigel Farage.
Reform. I will be voting for Farage.
For Farage.
I would say who are you going to be voting for, but it's pretty obvious. I'll ask you, why would you be voting for Reform?
Because we need change. We've had Labour or Tories since, 1948? It's all the same. It don't make no difference who you're voting.
Most viewers are watching the telly. They watch the telly on the news, and whoever the news supports, they're going to vote for. So if the news say go Conservative, then they're going to go Conservative.
I've listened to what Nigel said a couple of weeks ago on TV. He made good sense. But I am very worried about racist issues. I don't have a problem with immigrants coming. I don't have a problem with boats or anything, to be honest with you. I think this world, there's enough for everybody.
I trust Nigel a lot more than the other politicians at the moment in the leading parties. I like their policies, certainly over illegal immigration, because, that helps everybody in the country. All religions, all colours, all races, yeah. There's £8 to £10 million a day it's costing us, and that could be better spent on our infrastructure, maybe reduce taxes, maybe reduce mortgages.
Well, I think he's got quite a lot of good issues that he's outspoken about, especially immigration, legal immigrants. I think this country totally needs reform. I'm a retired nurse, 45 years, also ex-service, RAF nurse. And I do think that Nigel Farage hopefully will be for the people.
You read the manifesto, or contract as they call it. You read through it and you think, I've been thinking the same for years and years. It's time people stood up and actually did something.
I think Nigel Farage is extremely likeable. I really like him. He's very vocal about and very noticeable in Clacton. He's been everywhere in Clacton and Wheelie and Holland and everywhere, and I think I appreciate that, as opposed to some of the local candidates that haven't really shown their faces.
I had wanted my driveway done. I've been trying 30 odd years, and he done it straight away. Got it done straight away for me.
Who did you vote at the last election?
Conservative.
Conservative.
At the last election, it was UKIP.
And your reason for not voting that way this time?
I have a lot of respect in the recent weeks for Rishi Sunak. I think he's worked really hard to turn it around. But I think the party's imploded because elected and non-elected members there's a lot of backbiting, a lot of backstabbing, and they've caused their own problems.
I think it's time for a change. I'm not happy with what's been going on. I think they've had a difficult time. They've had COVID. I don't think anybody comes to power or to become the Prime Minister with the intention of not doing the job properly. I think things just go awry.
Well, I do like Nigel Farage. I think he's very outspoken. And I was very impressed, actually, how he stood by the people with the bank business.
He fought Coots Bank over the banking scandals, and therefore he's a strong person. And he might be a lone voice, but I think he'll stir things up, in the right way.
I want him in Parliament, but he'll do good because he tells the truth. He's not like Conservative and Labour, going backwards and forwards. At least he tells the truth, and he tells what things happen and everything.
Will be 100% believe that he will win Clacton.
You reckon that's a dead given?
I reckon so, yeah.